Hey there, Diane Conklin with CompleteMarketingSystems.com. If I said to you, I have a way for you to get more done in 2 days than you've gotten done in the past 60 to 90 days, what would you think? It's a big claim, isn't it? I know it's a big claim. And you know, one of the things that I dislike a lot is people who make big claims that are BS, right? That they can't back up, that are never going to happen. Well, I'm not making this claim. It's actually my clients who are telling me this. So, you know, it's about productivity. How do you be more productive? How do you get more completions, more things actually done in 2 days than you've gotten done in the last 60 or 90 days? Well, part of it is, I'm going to tell you two things. One is a focused environment where you are focused on your work. See, there's so many distractions in the world, right? The phone is ringing, my email's going off, people are texting me, the doorbell rang if I'm working at home. You know, if I'm in an office or in a, you know, I have my own office somewhere, team is coming in, they're asking me questions, the phone, you know, I get phone calls in the middle of the day, whatever it is. And so we could talk about protecting your time, but you've heard me talk about that before. So the thing that I want you to think about now is, how do you create a space for yourself where you can focus? Well, I have a lot of ways to do this. I really have created my space in my home office where I can do this. We have set up, you know, rules, if you will, around certain things. I time block, as you've heard me talk about in the past. So there are a lot of ways, but I want you to think about, what do you do to glue your butt in the chair and work? Turn off the phone, turn off your email, turn off the cell phone, and just concentrated work, right? No social media. How do you do that? Do you do that in your home office? Do you go rent a hotel room for the day and not take all of those things? Do you go to Starbucks and work? I find Starbucks or any place outside where there's activity to be even more distracting, but you may not. So how do you focus? That's the first thing. The second thing is there any accountability, right? You're not accountable to anybody. It's really easy to sort of fudge, right? And say, well, you know, I know I was going to do this for 4 hours, but I've done 2, and I really need to, you know, run this errand, or I really need to whatever. So, you know, accountability sometimes is hard. When you think about, why is accountability so hard for people? And if you're just in a room with somebody else, sometimes that's all the accountability you need, right? Because I can't leave because I told them I was going to stay until whatever, right? It's hard, I think, because we were raised and we grew up in an environment of accountability, right? We spent 18 years in school to get through high school, and we were accountable. Okay, we didn't spend 18 years, but, you know, however many years that was, 12 years, whatever. You know, being accountable to a teacher, to our parents, to coaches, to, you know, all of that. We go to college, we still had teachers, you know, who we were accountable to. Then if we've ever had a job, we had a boss. We had somebody who, you know, we were accountable to. And we run off and do our own business, and all of a sudden it's just us. It's harder. It's a lot harder. And so those are two of the things that I can offer you at the implementation coaching event that we're having June 11th and 12th here in Atlanta, Georgia, is focus, accountability, and I'm going to give you a third thing that you're going to get if you check us out, implementationcoachingevent.com. If you come and you sit in that room for 2 days, first of all, it's a combination of coaching, teaching, implementing, accountability, really focused time, some networking. But here's the thing, you're going to get so much done. Why? Not because I'm browbeating you, right? Not because of anything except that that's where you're going to be for 2 days, in the room. And you're going to get coaching. That's really the third extra that I want to offer you, is coaching. What happens in your business life when you get to a point where you're not sure what to do next? You get stuck. It's another reason to stop, right? It's another reason not to take the next step, not to lean into the next thing, not to move forward. I'm stuck. I don't know what to do. You do know what to do. And if you just have a question, how do you move forward, right? You move forward when you can raise your hand or call somebody over who's got 17 years of experience, who has done a lot of things, right? And if I can't help you, I'll find the answer for you. But I'm there helping you with the copy, helping you with your sequencing, helping you make decisions about what's the next thing in your business, how to get your IFO up, website work, whatever it is that you need. Imagine being in a room for 2 days of other people who can help you and having me there as well. That's what you get at the implementation coaching event. And that, by the way, is how you get things done. I've put on events for a long time. I've been to a ton of events, and I will tell you, this event is making a bigger impact on people's business than anything I've ever seen. But don't take my word for it. Check it out. Go to implementationcoachingevent.com, and if you do nothing else, scroll down the page and listen to the video comments of the people who were at the last one. I'd love to see you in Atlanta. I'm Diane Conklin. We'll see you next time.